Hi. I wanted to share with you an exercise I've created with the people I work with. This exercise is called emotion totem. In this exercise, I propose to you to explore your relation to your emotions. We are going through a period of time with a lot of changes, a lot of challenges too, and we need to adapt. To succeed in this adaptation, we need our emotions. But we usually don't want to experience our emotions. We try to push them away to avoid them. And it's not easy to relate to our emotions. I usually say that we are like trees. We want to grow, we want to make new branches, make flowers, fruits. We want to move toward the sun, toward what's meaningful for us. And at the same time, we have our trunk. We want to be protected. And this part of us that is strong, that shrinks, that tries to be strong and tough, is trying to protect us. And our negative emotions are like this part of the tree. It's trying to protect us from the dangers, to create a solid barrier from external threats. And so we always try to find this balance. There is nothing good or bad in any of our emotions, but we have to understand them and see where they are taking us. In the tradition of Native Americans, there is this idea that animals can be totems. In this idea, there is many things. There is first the idea that animals can have a relation of belonging with our community, that they can have an affiliative relation with an animal. But there is also this idea that they could be guides, that they could show us the direction and even somehow protect us. They are seen even as mystical spirits. And what I'm proposing to you in this exercise is to observe, to notice how you relate to your emotions and question the possibility that our emotions could be like totems. So, in this exercise, we are first going to take our attention on our breath and take a few deep breaths. And then we are going to try to visualize our emotion as an animal. Just before we start, I'm Isabelle Leboeuf. I'm a French psychologist, so maybe you noticed my accent. I hope my English is good enough for you, and if any of the instructions are not perfect for you, you can just change it and make it what you need. Okay? So now we can start, and you can let my voice guide you if you want in this exercise. And first, take your attention on your breath. I'm going to do this exercise with you. And just take a deep breath. And notice the breathing out. And And take the time to focus your attention, to take your attention down to the breathing. Notice the movement. Very well. You can relax your shoulders. And breathe out. Notice any feelings that you may have, or even an emotion. When you connect with the feeling of an emotion, just give it a name. Sadness, anger, joy, fear, anxiety, or serenity. Just put a name on it. And try to change it. And I propose that you visualize this emotion as an animal. Whatever animal emerges. You don't have to actively find it, just let it appear. If you don't see an animal, but a house, or a symbol, or just a color, or feeling, it's okay. It's just a little bit easier if you see an animal. And take the time to really look at this animal. What color is it? Is it moving? Does it have a smell, a sound? Does it want to run away? Is it sleeping? Now you can visualize this animal either on your hands or inside your belly. Just look at this animal and notice how you look at this animal. What are you feeling toward this animal? Are you angry at it? Are you scared? Are you curious? Just notice. How do you speak to this animal? Do you want to yell at it? Do you speak with kindness, with a gentle, soothing tone? What is your animal trying to tell you? When I experience fear, it's like a little mouse trying to tell me that there is a big cat threatening me. What is your animal telling you? What does it need? Does it need food? Does it need reinsurance? Does it need protection? Is it possible that this animal is trying to tell you something or to guide you somewhere? Now you can simply find a space for this animal inside of you. Don't try to take it away. Just find a space, a little place where it can stay and rest and feel like it can belong, that it can be part of your family. Even if it's not an easy animal. So before we finish this exercise, just keep with you that you can connect with this animal anytime it's good for you or it's a pleasure to meet this animal or whenever you need it. You can come back to your breath. And thank you for your attention, which is a wonderful present.